You might think you know all the best motorcycle hacks, but I can guarantee you these will blow your mind. From keeping your bike clean with Coke and a shoelace, to staying cool on scorching rides, here are 5 game-changing hacks that any motorcycle rider should know. Stick around, because at the end, the last one, gonna make your helmet smell a whole lot better than it does now. Yeah, let's do it. So the first one's going to be cleaning your spokes if you have spokes on your bike. If you're like me, that rear wheel, it can get nasty. And there's a very, very simple way to clean these things. And that is with Coke and a shoelace. Yep, so I do, obviously. Get your shoelace all coked up. Man. And then you're going to, let me turn the camera, run her back and forth, just like this. Ta-da! Now, if you have a special way that you clean your spokes or your wheels, and it's a little hack, throw it in the comments down below so we can help out the next guy. Let's get to hack number 2. Let's do it. You ever been in the position where you had to park your bike on an incline and something that was wet, hot asphalt, anything that's gonna make that, kickstand sink? A simple hack, grab you a can or whatever, as long as it's, flat, crunch it down and use that as a puck because it will disperse the weight across the can and not the small part of your kickstand. Just a simple way, if you're in a pinch, your bike starts to sink, grab you a can, throw it underneath the kickstand, you're good to go. That's hack 2. If you have something crazy that you've thrown under your kickstand that worked as a puck, throw it in the comments below because I've seen some crazy stuff. Let's get to hack number 3. Well, this one took me a little bit to respect and understand until I was put in the position where I wanted them. And that was some earplugs. I know this sounds stupid, might sound simple, but keeping a set of earplugs on your bike, if you rock a helmet, even if you don't rock a helmet, if you're on a long 800-mile ride or longer or whatever, that noise and that wind will make you fatigued. It will, I promise you. So having a good set of earplugs, throw them on the bike. You don't have to wear them all the time, but if you're in a position where, you want to drown some of that noise out, throw in a good set of earplugs in, depending on if your helmet's loud or not wearing one, like I said. This is gonna save you a lot, especially on your hearing. I'm almost 36, and I've heard a lot of loud noise in my life, and I can tell now. So take care of your hearing, get you some earplugs. Yeah, that's number 3, I think. Yep, 3. Yep. And then number 4. Now, I made a video on this before. Picture 90-degree day. You're running down middle of the desert. You're flying down the road and you're dripping sweat. It's hot. You feel the motor heat coming up and it just sucks. I've been there. You know it. Grab you a bandana, which you should always have something on your bike to wipe something up, to throw on your face if you get into dust or sand or whatever it is. Get your bandana, soak it in water, get it nice and wet, and wrap it around your neck. Along with that, cooling rags, things like that. You've heard of guys throwing bags of ice on their risers on their bikes. That stuff works. It's gonna blow a lot of cold air at you, but just a small thing like throwing a bandana on your bike, getting it wet, throwing it around your neck will save you. I promise you it will. That's number 4. Yeah, tell me if you do this. Throw it down in the comments. It works. I swear. And then number 5, which is a huge one, and it's very simple. Dryer sheet. Okay, think about this. Stinky summer day ride, your helmet's all nasty and sweaty and gross. All you gotta do is throw you a dryer sheet in there and you're good to go. Now, think about this too. Let me show you. You got your saddlebag. How many times have you smelled some stench coming out of these things? Trust me, it probably stinks right now from these rags, my old gloves. Throwing a dryer sheet in your saddlebag, your tour pack, especially if you're on a ride and you just want fresh, you don't want it to smell all stanky, throw your dryer sheet in there. Well, there you have it, guys. There's 5 hacks every Harley rider should know, or if you're riding a motorcycle. Which one was your favorite, or do you have a killer hack that I need to try myself? Drop them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you guys don't miss more game-changing motorcycle content. It's game-changing, I promise you. Ride safe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Picture this, you're freezing on that ride. You got your visor covered in bugs and your boots are completely soaked from that surprise rainstorm that you hit on the road. Does it sound familiar? Well, don't worry, because I got you. Here are 5 motorcycle hacks every rider should know that's gonna keep you warmer, drier, and it's gonna make that ride a lot more comfortable for you. So, let's get into it. So number 1, imagine this. You're running down the road, you got icicles hanging from your nose. It's just cold. You've been there, I've been there, I know. But no problem, throw yourself a trash bag in your bag. You throw this underneath your jacket, especially if you don't have the right riding gear on to keep you warm. This is gonna knock down a lot of that cold chill hitting you and trap a lot of that heat. You stay nice and warm. It might not be the stylish thing, but I can tell you right now, this thing will help you and save you and keep you warm. Get you a trash bag, throw it in your bike. Nothing worse than dried up bug guts all over your visor, all over your fairing. And instead of scrubbing it like a crazy person and scratching the crap out of it, grab a dryer sheet. If you take the dryer sheet, get it slightly wet, wipe it down, and it's gonna break down that residue from the bug and instantly leaves your stuff feeling fresh. You guys know I'm really big about dryer sheets and hacks. Another one, throw it in your helmet, keeps your helmet fresh. Go get you some dryer sheets. Ever rode through a storm and don't want to toss your soaking, stinky, wet boots in the corner? Stuff them with crumpled up newspaper. Now, I don't have any newspaper on me right now, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Take your old stinky boot, shove newspaper in there, and it's going to actually absorb the moisture and the nastiness quicker than if you air dried them, because the paper itself is going to absorb it. I promise you right now, you throw that in your boots, you wake up the next day, your boots can be nice and dry, you're gonna be able to hit the road and be comfortable, not have wet boots. Yeah. Got any rust spots on your chrome? I'll tell you right now, just gonna fix it. Get you some foil, crumble the foil up, get you a good old Coke. Dip it in your Coke, scrub away, and the chemical reaction is actually going to not scratch the metal itself, but break up the corrosion, the rust, and it will bring your chrome back to looking nice and shiny again. Yeah. Picture this, hands are freezing, winter ride, you run down the road.
I can't feel my fingers anymore, Lloyd. They're numb.
If you throw you a set of latex gloves underneath your riding gloves, it's gonna form another layer of insulation and it's gonna help block that wind, because that wind's really what's getting your hands cold. So keeping your hands warmer for longer, plus they're cheap and easy to throw in your bag, especially if you're on the side of the road and you need to work on the bike, whatever the case may be, keeps your hands warm. Especially if it's raining, it's gonna keep your hands dry too. 5 more hacks every rider should know. If you got one I haven't mentioned yet, throw them down in the comments below and I will test them out and see how well they work. And if you find this helpful, smash that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and I will catch you guys on the next one. We'll take it easy. Get out on your motorcycle and go ride.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Rider Rot, or welcome back. My name is Nick. Today we're gonna be digging into the top 5 most budget-friendly accessories or add-ons for your motorcycle to make it as comfortable as possible without breaking the bank. And stick around to the end. I got a special bonus tip that changes the game. Like, straight up, I just learned it last year and yeah, it helped a lot. So now, no matter what bike you ride, whether it's a Harley or a Honda, it doesn't matter. These 5 things are going to be universal throughout the whole game. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. The first one is something that is very affordable and it makes a huge difference. Now let's kick it off with a seat pad. Have you ever felt like your seat just ruined the day? Like you're out on that road trip with your buddies and you just hurt the whole time? Well, instead of having to worry going out and spending $400 or $500, whatever it would be, on a new seat, look into getting a gel cover for the seat itself. Saddlemen has a great option for it. There's options out there with a little air pump. Something you can throw over that seat that's quick and easy. You can pull it off if you need to, and it is not going to break the bank. You can find a good set for like 40 to 50 bucks online, and it will make a difference. So first thing, get you a gel cover for that seat. Next up is going to be handlebar grip or grip covers. Grips are something that can change the game, especially if you're on those longer rides. Finding the right set of grips is very important, whether you got big hands and you don't want a tiny little grip, or you got little hands and you got big old thick grips. They're all going to make a huge difference. So find a good set of grips that are comfortable for you, that make sense, and I promise you it will make a huge difference and it won't break the bank. Now, number 3, this one is very important. Have you ever felt like you were just fighting the wind the whole time you're on the bike and you're just getting beat up by the wind? It sucks and it knocks you down, it wears you out pretty quickly. So finding the right windshield, wind splitter, whatever you want to call it, is so important. I've seen it firsthand and I've been through it firsthand, you know, working through the dealership and seeing people go out for test rides. You got a guy that's 6'7" and he's on a stock street glide with stock windshield and he's just getting beat up with the wind. That right there will make you feel like that bike's not the right bike for you. Go to your local dealership, go to your parts guys, and see if they do the demo windshield program. They'll allow you to throw the windshield on the bike. They'll put it on for you, go out and ride it, and you'll know for sure if that's the right one or not. Figure it out on the heights and things like that. So, and windshield number 3, it's important. Windshield. The next one is something that if you've been running down the road and say you're a taller guy and you're on an 800-mile trip and your legs start to hurt, your hips start to cramp up, you feel like you just kind of keep wiggling around trying to get it out, is getting a good set of highway pegs. Highway pegs will make a huge difference. If you're on that long road trip and you start to feel that aching feeling, kick your feet out, stretch back, and it allows you to stretch out a little bit. Instead of getting all squished up on the bike, setting straight up, get comfortable. So yes, highway pegs, you can find them online pretty cheap. You know, there's tons of different options out there, whether you go with Harley or you go with someone else. Find you a good set of highway pegs because that will definitely change up your ride, and it's really, really affordable to do. Now, the next thing is something that it can be a little pricey depending on how you do it, and that is cruise control. Now, finding a bike with cruise control is kind of one of my top things. If I'm out on the highway and I'm doing a long trip, I don't want to have to worry about holding that throttle down that whole time. Now, there are options for the throttle locks with a little twist. I mean, there's the little hand rest thing for the grip itself. I'm not a huge fan of those because what happens if you can't get that untwisted quick enough? And yeah, you get it. Finding a bike with cruise control, or if you have a soft tail, looking into options aftermarket for getting you cruise control put on the bike. Cruise control can change the whole ride up for you. You know, I had an older Street Glide, 2010 Street Glide that I did the longer rides on with no cruise control. And I can tell you right now, it sucked. And yes, people do it every day. It is what it is, and you might be that guy. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for something to make that ride way more comfortable and allow you to enjoy that bike even more, look into getting a bike either with cruise control or adding it yourself. Now, here's that bonus tip I told you guys that you were going to hear. This is something that I figured out and I learned this past year, and it was a game changer. And that was getting a cooled vest or getting one of those wraps you can wrap around your neck that are cooling if you get them wet. If you're out on the road and it's hot, the worst thing ever is sitting at that stoplight, that sun's beating down on you, you got the motor heat coming up on you, and you're just drenching sweat. Just having a $4 from Walmart or wherever cooling towel around your neck can change things up. So yeah, I hope those 5 things can help you out and get you on a bike, get you comfortable, and will allow you to get out and enjoy your bike even more. If you guys have any suggestions of what you would recommend, throw them down in the comments below, and thank you for watching the video. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have a lot more stuff coming. The season hopefully starts turning here soon in Indiana. We can get out on the bike, start doing some vlogs and having some fun, and I hope I get to see you guys out there. So for now, get out on your bike if you can and be safe. We will talk to you next time. Later, guys.